Okay, name of this topic is coding and decoding. See, in coding and decoding question, whenever we are doing coding and decoding question, first of all of you are advised to write alphabetical series on piece of paper so that you can solve various questions. And if you try to solve these questions by looking at this alphabetical series, you will be able to solve questions in a very short span of time. See, if we go by the numbering, A position is number 1. And this is the left hand side. If we start counting from left, A is number 1, Z is 26. Also, you have to remember this word EJOTY, EJOTY. E is the 5th position, J is the 10th, O is 15, T is 20, Y is 15. Okay. So this helps you to do counting. Sometimes if I ask you position from end, like if I ask you what is the position of E from end, like if I do reverse counting. So you have to remember one magical number 27. And if from 27 you subtract starting position, you will get position of that character from end. Like in this case, if I'm asking you what is position of E from end. See E, what is E starting position? E starting position is 5. If from 27 you subtract 5, you are getting 22. So you can see E position from end would be 22. Okay. So if in the same way, if I ask you what is the position of J, what is the position of J from end? So E starting, what is the J position from end? What is the J position from beginning? 10. So you can say 27 minus 10, 17 would be J's position from end. I hope you are able to understand this. I'm just giving you 10 seconds just to recollect whatever we have done. Okay, if I ask you, let us come to question number 1. Like in a certain code, institution is written as this. How is perfection written in that code? See, if you look carefully into the question, they have just reversed the order. Institution they have written as NOITUTITSNI. No use of using alphabetical series. We can directly say answer of perfection would be NOITCEFREP. Okay, but let us come to question number 2. Like in a certain code, we can take GIGANTIC is written as like this. How is miracle written in that code? See, in this question, whatever you have to do, first of all, try to write it from upside to down. Just write like this, GIGANTIC. To solve coding decoding question, you are supposed to write them from top to bottom. See, how can I write GIG? See, they have written GIG. They might have reversed it also, but we'll use the option to get to our exact answer. But A and T, if you look, they have brought T here and pushed A and downward. And for I and C, they have just reversed CI. So in the same way, if I say the miracle answer could be MIR, if I say, then instead of ACL, I should have written LAC, and I am just reversing the last two characters, ES, it becomes SE. Because if you say, okay, if they have written GIG, they have reversed the order. MIR is RIM. If you look into RIM, so what about the other one? It should be LAC, but LAC is not in any of the options starting with RIM. So answer is B. Okay. So whenever you are solving coding and decoding question, you have to keep two things in mind. First of all, write alphabetical series. Secondly, remember this word EJOT, and remember this rule, and try to write upside down, right from up to down or from top to bottom to solve questions. And then looking into the alphabetical series, you can solve these questions. Let us come to some other question. See, this is another question. In a certain code, goodness is coded as this. How greatness would be coded? See, you write first of all like this, GOODNESS. Goodness. No, I have written like this. See, if you look carefully, G plus 1 is H, O minus 1, O plus 1, D minus 1, N plus 1, then E minus 1, D, S. So means plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1, plus 1, minus 1. So in the same way, what would be the code of G? G plus 1 H, R minus 1 Q, E plus 1 F, A minus 1, T plus 1, E minus 1, like this. Okay. So like they have followed certain pattern, plus 1, minus 1, plus 1. So sometimes it could be like this, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6, plus 7, plus 6. Or sometimes it could be like this, plus 1, minus 1, plus 3, minus 3, plus 5, minus 5, plus 7, minus 7. There could be any pattern, okay? So you have to look into the alphabetical series to understand the pattern, okay? Now let us come to some another type of questions which are very, very important, okay? So these type of questions are very important. This is slightly different rule. Like suppose you get these type of questions. If the second half of the following alphabet is arranged in the reverse order, then which letter will be ninth letter to the right of ninth letter counting from the left hand? First of all, what they are saying, second half of the following alphabet is arranged in reverse order. Second half means, see these are 10 characters, 11, 12, 13 means after M, you are reversing the series after M. So till M, I wrote the series in the same way, and then I just wrote the reverse one. And this is the left one, this is the right one. See, you have to remember these 4 rules while solving these type of questions in which there are 2 right and left are coming, 2 left are coming, or 2 right are coming, 1 right and left, or 1 left and right are coming. See, there rule number 1 is if there are 2 right and right in this question, like in this question, see there is 1 right and 1 left. Suppose there are 2 right, means we are having same sign. So right means subtraction. If there are 2 left in the question, again same sign, so subtraction. If there is 1 right and 1 left, it means addition. So if this is left, not right. So left and right addition. So as you can see in this question, what they are saying for ninth to the right and ninth to the left. So right plus left is addition according to this rule. So 9 plus 9 would be 18. So you have to give answer from left hand. Why? Whatever is coming at the end of the statement, we have to give answer from that. So 9 plus 9 is 18 according to this rule. So count 18 character from left. Like up to M it was 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So my answer is V. My answer is V. Okay, we are coming to this. Okay, I am already recording this lecture and I will be sharing this lecture once we are done with the class. Okay, now let us come to the second, like there is one more question. If the second half of the following alphabet is written in the reverse order, then which will be the 10th letter to the left of 9th letter counting from your right end? Okay, so now in this question, if you can see, 10th to the left and 9th from the right. This is the same question I've done. 10 plus 9 is 19. Okay, so you can easily solve it. So just remember these 4 rules. Okay, let us come to some other one. Some other type of questions. Like how many 9s are there in the following number series which are immediately preceded by 3 and followed by 6? See, before you solve such type of questions, it's very important to understand the concept of followed and preceded. Okay. See, these followed and preceded terms, these plays very important role in puzzle test question also in various reasoning topic. Like Monday followed by Tuesday and Monday preceded by Sunday. Just keep this thing in mind. Okay. Like now they have given you this series. Now they're asking you how many nines are there in the following number series which are preceded by 3 and followed by 6. See, write like this as I have written. Write 9 in the center. How many nines which are preceded by 3 and followed by 6? Means you have to look for 396. So this is like we have one 396 here, one 396 here, 2, one this 396, 3. So we have total 3 such 396. Okay. Now suppose they ask you, suppose they change the question and if they ask you how many nines are there in a number series which are not preceded by 3 but followed by 6. So you write like this, how many 9 not preceded by 3, so I have crossed it, and followed by 6. So you just look for 96, but 3 shouldn't come before that. So I can't take this 96 because 3 is coming, but I can take, let us see which 96 I can take. I don't think I have any such 96 which doesn't have 3 before it. So answer would be 0. But if I change the question, if I say how many 9s are there in the following number series which are preceded by 3 but not followed by 6. So I would say 39. So just go for 39. So but 39 shouldn't be followed by 6. So 39, this one I can't take. 39, 3, yes, I can take this. 39, 5, yes, I can take this. And one last 3, 9. So I would say there are 3 such 9s which are preceded by 3 but not followed by 6. So I have taken 3 different methods by which this question can be asked. Okay.
So can you
Okay.
explain
Now,
again?
okay.
So do you have another example?
Okay. See, next type of question is how many pairs of letters are there in the word sequential which have as many letters between them as are in the alphabet. See, first of all, try to understand this question. They have written word sequential, sequential. Now he is asking you, you have to find how many pairs are there which have as many letters between them as in the alphabetical series. See, if I ask you how many characters are coming between A and D, you will say 2, B and C. If I ask you how many characters are coming between A and E, you will say 3, 1, 2, 3. So here also, if I count this pair, one S and Q, between S and Q, how many characters are coming between S and Q? 1. So here also between S
One.
and Q, we are having one character. So answer would be, one pair would be SQ. Another pair, if I take E and A, how many characters are between A and E? If you count here, 1, 2, 3. Here also between A and E, I am having 3 characters, N, T, I. Characters are different, but their number is same. So I can take one pair as EA. I can also take one pair as NQ. How many characters are coming between Q and N? If you look here, between Q and N, I am having O and P,
Two.
means 2 characters. Here also between Q and N, I am having 2 characters. So I have 3 such pairs which satisfy the condition. In the same way, how many pairs of letters are there in the word contemporary which have as many letters between them in the word as in the alphabets? Okay. How many pairs of letters are there in the word contemporary? Okay, I am writing the word here. Our word was contemporary. So my question is, how many pairs, suppose I have given this word. So you have to find how many pairs are between them. You have to count the number of pairs. Let us count pairs. The question is same, you have to just count the number of pairs. Okay, I'll help you in solving this. Let us say first pair. Can I take this pair? Let us count the pair. I can take one pair as P and O, because between P and O I have only one character. Can also take P and R, because P and R I have P, Q, R. If you look into the alphabetical series, between P and R you have only one character Q. Here also between P and R I am having only one character O. Let us go for some other pair. Let us say it could be O and N. Can you one pair between O and N? I have just one character, no character is there between N and O, because after N O M and O. So here also I am having no character between N and O. This could be one pair. Let us go for some other pair. M and O can be one another pair, because between M and O I have one character. Here also between M and O I'm having one character P. Okay. Let us look for some other pair if we could have. If you could have any O and R, I think I can take this one pair as O and R also. Between O and R, how many characters I'm having? O, P, Q, R. So I think so I can say answer to this question can be 5 pairs. There are 5 such pairs which are satisfying this condition. Okay.